My name is CJ Kronmuller, and welcome to this Phantom TV interview featuring Mrs. Christina DiArcangelo Puller. She is the president of the Phoenixville High School Alumni Association, and she will tell us about the history and goals of the association. Mrs. DiArcangelo Puller, welcome. It's great to have you today.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel very honored to be here today.
What is the history of the PAA?
Well, believe it or not, the first PAA meeting was in 1887. It has not been active since 1887. It's been active around the past 2 years or so.
Well, that's great. It's been a long time since it then.
Yeah. Yes.
What is the mission of the PAA?
One of the missions that we actually have 4 different types of goals within the mission. One of them is to support the needs of the Alumni Association. One of the other goals that we have within the mission is to support reunions, past reunions, starting the last graduation year, all the way back to the first one, if there's anyone still around to have that. But then also we like to give back to the local community by attending functions and doing fundraising activities. And lastly, we want to be the voice for the alumni, for the entire alumni organization.
And what is the vision for the PAA?
We believe that eventually all of the booster clubs could be organized underneath the Alumni Association. So as you know, now that you're a student here and have been for quite some time, the booster clubs are segmented based upon the type of booster club. So what we want to do is be able to bring them underneath one organization so that all the booster clubs are working together in a collaboration under the Alumni Association.
All right. How did the organization start?
The organization actually started 2 years ago when we filed the 501c3, and at that time we probably had about 6 to 7 members, wherein we had our executive officers and then we had acting board members.
And how many members are there on the board, and who are the officers?
Well, the officers, myself as the president, Sharon Gubanek is our treasurer, Jennifer Oldfield is our vice president, Amy Cullen is our secretary, and then we have various other members on the board as well. There's 8 of us in total.
Does it cost anything to be a member?
Nope, it's free.
And what do you do to help with reunions?
So Sharon Gubanek is our actual contact, who is the treasurer on the board, who actually captures all of the reunion information. We post it in our newsletter, we post it on our website, we post it on our Facebook pages as well. And what we do is we try to capture the fact that the reunion is coming up, where the reunion happens, if there's a cost associated with the reunion, and then we ask, if possible, if we could get pictures of the reunion sent to us so that way we could feature it in our newsletter, on our Facebook, and also on the website.
What can alumni and current students do to help the PAA?
Well, one of the things that could be very beneficial to us is to assist us in our fundraising activities. One of the things that we're doing, and also the community events, one of the things that we're going to be doing in December is we will be in the Christmas parade that's going to be taking place in the borough of Phoenixville, and we have been in contact with the National Honor Society to see if some of those students can dress up as characters and be in the actual parade, and also get people into the costumes so they can be in the parade. But other things we do is that when we have fundraisers, like last year, actually I'm sorry, this year, it feels like last year, this year in February we had a big event at Mindful Body and Soul to raise money for our scholarship. We gave out our first scholarship for the graduating class of last year. And we had an event that was 4 hours long, and so we had the cheerleaders come out and help us with the event. So whether they were handing out flyers or stamping people's hands, those are the kinds of things that we need help with. And then also passing out flyers throughout the community so people know we're here and we're fundraising on your behalf.
What is your social media information?
So that information is kind of tricky. We have a Facebook, and I'm going to have to look down at my paper for that. It's facebook.com Phoenixville Alumni. We also have a Twitter at Phoenix Alumni Association. We have an Instagram at Phoenixville Alumni Association, and then we have our website as well, which is the Phoenixville Alumni Association.
And what events has the PAA done?
So I alluded to, we had one at Mindful Body and Soul. We had a huge fundraisers there in February. We had a bake sale at the first Friday in Phoenixville at Mindful. We had several fundraising events throughout the restaurant community, so Uncle B's, Great American Pub, Staple 12, so where they donated the proceeds of that day's revenue back to us. We also have a bunch of planned fundraisers for 2016.
Who was the first scholarship recipient?
Taylor Jeffries was our first scholarship recipient, which we were really happy to be able to provide. We'd worked very hard to raise the actual money to be able to provide the scholarship to her. This year, we're hoping to give out 2 scholarships to the graduating class.
All right, it was great to have you, and
Thank
thanks
you.
you for telling us a little bit about the association.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being here.